Welcome back to 10X Power Up. My name is Steve. Before we get started, I'd like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I hope your 2025 is way better than your 2024. In this video, I'm going to answer a question by a viewer. He asked me why when he's taking his sighting shots, he'll shoot an X and an X, but when he gets into the actual string of fire, he'll blow out the left side of the target. So I'm going to make an attempt with a quick video to answer that question. Before we get started to the video, I would like to ask everyone to check out my website, 10xpowerup.com. I've held several Zoom meetings with a couple of subscribers. We've gone over offhand positions, we've had Q&As, and I'm offering to the general public, you don't have to be a member for this, January 6th at 7 p.m., what we call a diagnostics. If you bring your most pressing issue, I'll look at it with you via Zoom, and I'll go over it and offer some suggestions to maybe help you out. And that's open to the public. There's a small fee involved in that. It's not free, but I can answer the questions that you may have. So let's get into the video. So during this exercise, what I want you to notice is how I'm building my position. It's very important to repeat your shots. As I said, the viewer was explaining that in his sighting shots he would go XX, and then he would typically blow out the left side of the target. So you can see how much time I'm taking to really build that position. In your 3-minute prep, you have more than ample time to get a solid foundation before you break that shot. There's no rush, and what I found is that a lot of people, once the adrenaline kicks in, they just start going too fast. They accept what they have, and they hope that they're going to hit the target where they want to place the shots. So you can see again how I'm really refining my position. I move my feet, I shift my bottom around, and notice also how I'm placing that buttstock into my shoulder. I'm not haphazardly just throwing it up there and catching it and coming down on it. Okay, so it's very important that you do that consistently every time, especially in between mag changes. Usually if you hit your first 2 shots and then you blow out your third, it's because you threw your buttstock up and you caught it in a different position. But you can see how deliberate I am in placing that buttstock into the shoulder. Okay, and then I just settle out and I take my time, and then I'll just break the shot. Now we're going to do a single round load, as we all pretty much do, and then we're going to do magazine fed. Now when you're doing single round load, which we all do, I would think that everyone would agree that you're super relaxed when you're doing this because there's no pressure on you. So it's a little different than when you're actually loading for rapid fire. So we're going to take our 2 single round load shots. You can see how long I take. There's no rush in what you're doing. Whether you do single round load or magazine load, you still take the same amount of time and just relax. Okay. The key point here is to break the shot when your reticle, whatever it may be, dot, crosshairs, are in that X-ring, and you follow through. So that was the first one. Now we're just going to do it again. Now I'm showing this because I want to show you the difference between the two. Now again, I place the buttstock directly in my shoulder, and I feel it before I let go, and I kind of grab it with the shoulder and the pad on the jacket so it doesn't slip out on me. So this will be our last shot, and now we're going to do 2 we're going to do 2 magazine loads with 1 single round in them. Now this is where we usually lose it in a match, because all of a sudden the adrenaline kicks in, we're standing, we're dropping in position, and we really don't hit that position the way we want. So by practicing loading from the magazine instead of single round load, it's going to condition your body as if you were actually shooting your 10 round string, 2 shots and 8 shots, okay, with a magazine change. So you can again see how long I'm taking to break that shot, because you got plenty of time. All right, and then you just break your shot and follow through. Now I'm going to follow this up with what I do for my drills, which is a 2-shot and then a 3-shot magazine change for a total of 5 shots. That's how I do my drills. But again, you see how I place the buttstock on my shoulder. I take my time, I settle out, and we'll take the first shot, and we'll take the second shot. Now you see how long I was on the trigger before I removed the rifle from my shoulder. I remove the mag, do the mag change, spot my shot. In practice I don't have E-targets. And then I shoulder again, and you can see how I put that buttstock back in my shoulder the same way. And then I fire the remaining 3 shots. And you can see how long I take in between each shot. There's no rush whatsoever. So I hope you liked this video on a quick tip. A different way of taking sighting shots. Maybe it'll help settle you out a little bit. I know it does me. Thanks for tuning in to 10X Power Up. Have a great day, and I hope to see you on the range.